They no gree and they no allow police pass. Police they turn back. Police they turn back. They no gree.
An unexpected, unplanned protest has broken out in Maraba, Nassarawa state. This protest has no connection with the October 1st protest that was organized by Sowore and his men. You have to understand that the system is broken. Nigerians are hungry. Nigerians are angry. Nigerians are frustrated and they are taking their frustration on the street. There was a protest on 1st of August. End bad government protests. Nigerians went on the street to register their displeasure over the bad administration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. They gave out lists of demands to Tinubu and asked him to address some certain issues that is affecting Nigerians. Among those issues is to reverse the fuel subsidy, reduce the cost of governance, solve insecurity, and reduce the price of food items in the market. These things I've mentioned, these are the things that are affecting Nigerians the most. Now, when you look at it critically, to reduce the cost of governance, all Bola Ahmed Tinubu needs to do is to write to the National Assembly and ask them to reduce their allowances and salary by 60%. And whatever is left for them will be enough to take them home. But because of the greedy politicians we have, that was not done. As usual, the government took Nigerians for granted and they did not reduce the cost of governance, rather they keep increasing the cost of governance. The National Assembly announced that they are going to release their 6-month salary to the poor, but that was not done. Bola Ahmed Tinubu has gone ahead to buy a $150 million presidential jet. The minimum wage was increased to 70,000 naira, but the civil servants are yet to receive that in their bank account. One thing that has contributed immensely to the suffering of Nigeria is the removal of fuel subsidy. Nigeria is a mono-economic country. We depend solely on crude oil. Fuel is our main source of income in this country. Whatever that affects fuel will affect everything in this country. The moment the fuel subsidy was removed and the brunt was left on Nigerians to shoulder, it definitely affected everything in the market, including the cost of living. Transportation skyrocketed. Nigerians asked Bola Ahmed Tinubu to reverse the fuel subsidy. As at when they were protesting for the reversal of fuel subsidy, the price of fuel was at 600-700 naira. But guess what? Barely 1 month after that protest was done, the price of fuel has tripled and the scarcity is all over the country. Nigerians went from buying fuel 700 naira to now buying fuel to 1,500 naira. In some states, fuel is being sold for 1,800 naira. The government is saying nothing regarding this unfortunate situation. They are not even telling the people the reason for the spike in the price of fuel. They are not even giving assurance as to when it is going to end and we are going to have our fuel back to 600 naira. I mean, Nigerians were begging the president, reduce the price of fuel so that we can have price maybe 400, 300 naira. But now Nigerians are just begging the president, now reduce it to 700 naira, 600 naira. And no words from the president. There is silence everywhere. This has definitely increased the pressure and suffering upon Nigerians that took them to the street on 1st of August. Now, you will definitely be expecting pickets of protests across the country. There is going to be spontaneous and unexpected protests across the country. This is why you are seeing protests in Nassarawa state today. The people, they are on the street protesting against the government. As you can see, the police is turning back. Police is running away from them because the crowd is so much. One would have expected that after the protest on 1st of August, some things would have changed. The government would have addressed the issues raised by Nigerians. But no, they've not addressed any single issue raised by Nigerians. They rather went further to arresting those they deem were the planners of that protest. And they were charging them for treason. Imagine charging your citizen for treason for protesting. Protest is a fundamental human right across the globe. There is no nation that has survived without protest. Countries have regained their freedom by protest. Countries has restored sanity in their country by protest. For instance, in Egypt, the country was experiencing economic downturn. The situation in Egypt was so bad, but I can tell you it was not as bad as what we are experiencing in Nigeria. The citizens went on the street and protested against Mohamed Morsi. This led to the military taking over government. And ever since that situation happened, Egypt has moved from prosperity to prosperity, development to development. They've addressed the issues that were raised by the citizens, and now Egypt is ahead of Nigeria in terms of economic and development. You saw what happened in Kenya. The same thing we experienced in Nigeria happened in Kenya. Kenya was taxes. Nigeria, we are experiencing taxes, we are experiencing inflation, we are experiencing insecurity, we are experiencing high cost of living. Kenyans did not experience increase in taxes. It was just a proposal to increase tax in Kenya. They took to the street and protested against the government. They didn't only stop at protesting against the government, they asked the government to resign, and the government had to beg them. The president took to Twitter space and begged the citizens to calm down. But your President Bola Tinubu has not addressed Nigerians. All he has done is to give a recorded speech and went ahead to do the opposite of what he said to Nigerians. He went ahead to arrest those he deemed were the planners of this protest and charge them for treason. Issues that were raised by Nigerians as the reason why they are protesting is yet to be addressed by the president, but rather things have gone from bad to worse and Nigerians are again going to the street. What you are seeing in Nassarawa state today will spill across the country. You are going to have protests across the country and the government will not be able to contain it. The reason why they think they were able to contain the August 1st protest was because it was planned. There were leaders in this protest. They gave the government pre-hand information about what they wanted to do, and the government was able to prepare themselves for this protest. But what you are going to experience next is going to be an unplanned protest. It's going to be a spontaneous protest that will break out across the country, and I can tell you the government will not be able to contain the pressure because Nigerians have been pushed to the walls. Nigerians have been taken for granted. Nigerians have been neglected by the government of Bola Tinubu. The government is not even care about addressing the need and concern of Nigerians, because there is no how you would tell me that we move from buying fuel 700 naira when there was a protest to buying it 1,400 to 1,800 naira. It shows negligence from the side of the government. It shows disregard from the side of the government. The government is not feeling the pulse of the people. The government is not feeling the pains of the people. The government is completely cut out from the reality of things. It seems they are living in an alternate Nigeria. Of course, they are living in an alternate Nigeria because they don't have the opportunity of going to the market to buy food items. Have you gone to buy gas lately? I mean, we are an oil-producing nation. What exactly is the benefit of being Nigerian? What exactly is the benefit of living in this country? What exactly is the benefit of having a government that cannot cater for its people? What exactly is the benefit of having a government that is making life worse and miserable for the people? Nigerians are hungry. They can barely feed. The price of items in the market has skyrocketed. The government is not addressing the issue, but rather they are making issues worse, and they keep telling the people to endure. Of course, Nigerians have been enduring all through their life, but there seems to be no headway to this endurance. There seems to be no light at the end of the tunnel. Nothing seems to be coming out for this endurance. Nigerians are fed up with the government. All the government keep doing is lying barefaced to the people. Why they keep living in affluence and opulence. Enough is enough. It is high time the government rose to their occasion and addressed the silent issues that is being demanded from the citizens. Else, the government will not be able to contain the chaos that will erupt in the near future. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.